Sometimes finding the right person for the job can be a job in itself, one that's time-consuming and expensive. Well, today we're talking with Mike Helston, the Vice President of Student Services at Baker College in Muskegon, about their HireQualified program. And Mike, HireQualified, isn't that what it's all about?
That's really what it is all about. It's what we do is helping our graduates find employment.
Mm-hmm. Baker, you often associate yourself as a career college.
Yes.
Can you explain what that means?
A career college basically is about employment. It's something we've done. It's part of our mission. We've been in this business for over 100 years, and every program we have leads to employment. We do not have a program unless there's a job at the end. So everything our students are involved in is leading to that career, to that light at the end of the tunnel, and we begin with the end in mind as their job.
And to that end, you actually have great opportunities for students along the way as they're taking their classes, as they're completing their education, to actually get experience along the way.
Right. One of the components that we have is a work experience is embedded in every one of our programs. They either get it towards the end or it's built right in if it's like our health sciences programs. So our graduates come out with a related work experience, which is a real differentiator, because a college degree is a real plus in today's job market, but that additional step, that additional add-on is what employers are really looking for, because they know then that they have a person that not only has the training, but they have real-world experience that helps them be ready to go.
So let's talk about what kind of services that you offer.
Well, we provide full service for our employers. If an employer is interested in working with us, they can get on our HireQualified site and list their job opening, and then that puts them in touch with all of our graduates. We have over 6,000 graduates statewide and over 40,000 students that puts them in touch with. And then they can search the resumes that are available and find that right person for the job. The resumes are matched up by the program, so they don't have to go through a lot of people. And when you run an ad, sometimes you get a lot of unqualified. This way they know that they're only going to get individuals that meet what they're looking for.
You know, and we hear a lot about the employment picture in the country, in the state, and even locally. I'm struck by the kinds of programs that you have. These are the programs that we're hearing they need people in these kinds of industries. What specifically are the kinds of fields that you're graduating students in?
Well, we have the business, technical, education, health services, human service, culinary arts. Again, all career-related positions. All of our programs have advisory boards, people out in the field that direct us, tell us what we should be training for, tell us what type of jobs are out there. And so, again, those are the programs that we have for just specific in those areas.
You mentioned your website. I imagine this is really a go-to spot for employers, as you said, and people looking for jobs. Is it pretty easy to navigate?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know, the world has changed. The internet has changed the world. It used to be much more, you know, the face-to-face, and now everyone navigates the web. And that's where employers need to go. You know, time is money for them, and so this is a quick and easy way they can access it 24 hours a day. So the HireQualified site, they just go on, and they log on, and once they do that, then we would approve them. As soon as that happens, they're able to come back and take a look anytime they want to, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to search available grads that might match up for their needs.
So if an employer is watching this and they're sitting there thinking, boy, I need these kinds of people, how would they start? Do they start by just simply going right to your website?
They can go right to the website and just put in a request to become an accepted employer, and then we go through and verify that they are a legitimate employer to make sure. And once that happens, then they'll get their password, and then they can just navigate it and set up their search, put their posting on there, and search the resume books. If they want, they can just contact us directly, like our Muskegon campus, through the 231-777-6500, and we would walk them through that if they're having some issues. But it's real easy to navigate.
Mike, this is an interesting time. A lot of schools, colleges are graduating students. People are looking for jobs, yet we're hearing studies that there are fewer jobs available, specific fields. You know, how important is it to really look for an institution that is really placing people as part of the program, that's really looking at some of the hot careers that need people instead of flooding one area that perhaps isn't hiring?
Well, you know, we hear a lot about college degrees being very important, and they are today. But we've built our whole career, our mission, for doing 100 years of just putting people out for careers that are in demand. And our mission is to provide, graduates with the skills they need to be successful. So it's something we continue to work at and make sure that our graduates do find employment. That's our accountability. That's our outcome. We advertise that. We market that. And so we track 100% of our graduates every year. We can tell what's happened to each and every one of them. We follow up with them. We work with them until they find employment. Well, so for us, that's adherent to everything we do, and it's what we believe in, and it's all we do.
You think that would be part of the process, but in most cases, it's not when students graduate.
Yeah, and it is great because it sounds like you're really a partner in education, you're a partner in people's future, and a partner really in strengthening our communities as well by allowing people to hire these qualified grads.
Well, we believe that as part of our mission is not only to assist those students because they're our customer. The employer is our customer, and so we see us as the person that brings the two together, and we do believe that we're helping to build a community by turning out more of the needed skilled people that are out there. We know employers that are actually wanting individuals today, which seems kind of odd in tough employment times, but there are skill sets that are missing, and so we continue to look to strive to meet those needs for employers.
Yeah, we're talking about the HireQualified program. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Mike, for coming in, representing Baker College.
Well, thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
That's Wes